Guten Morgen, wir lernen Deutsch. Mein Name ist Milind Brahme. Mein Name ist Milind Brahme. Ich komme, ich komme aus Pune. Ich komme aus Pune. Mein Name ist Milind Brahme. Ich komme aus Pune. Ich wohne in Chennai. Ich wohne in Chennai. Mein Name ist Milind Brahme. Ich komme aus Pune. Ich wohne in Chennai. Ich arbeite in Chennai. Guten Tag. Mein Name ist. Is it clear to everybody at the back? Is it big enough, the font? Yeah. Guten Tag, guten Morgen, guten Morgen, guten Tag. Mein Name ist Milind Brahme. Wie ist dein Name? Mein Name ist Milind Brahme. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Sashireka Mannava. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Vinny Radhu.
Wie?
Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Neeraj.
Okay. Mein Name ist. Mein Name ist Milind Brahme. Wie ist dein Name? Noch einmal.
Mein Name ist Sashireka Mannava.
Ja. Mein Name ist. Name. Not Nam. Name. Okay, mein Name ist. Wie ist dein Name? Wie ist dein Name? Ja, mein Name ist Milind Brahme. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Anshu Singh.
Ja. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Lalita.
Wie ist dein Name?
Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Ashwin Kumar. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Shyam Shankar. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Ganga. Wie ist dein Name?
Wie ist dein Name?
Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Romeo. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Ramya. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Firoz Lekar. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Varaprasad. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Nitin.
A little louder. Okay, everybody. It's okay. One brief instruction. When you are learning a foreign language, you are also, speaking in a particular language. Your jaws, your tongue, your mouth, your teeth, the entire speech apparatus that you have, your vocal cords, they are used to a particular sound. They are used to a particular movements. You understand? When you start learning another language, then those things also have to get used to a different scenario. For want of a better word, I'm saying that. But you understand what I mean? I mean, when I speak English, when we speak English, or I speak Marathi or Hindi, there is a certain way the mouth has to move, the jawbones, the tongue, etc. So when you're learning a new language, your anatomy also has to learn the new language. So that is why it is very important. If you notice, when I speak right now, I am actually speaking in an exaggeratedly clear manner, trying to speak it. Mein Name ist, and so on and so on. I'm trying to exaggerate the movements of my mouth, etc., so that you also can see it. That's why I'm saying when you speak, don't try to speak quickly, don't try to swallow words. I would like to hear every word as clearly as possible. Okay, so speak slowly, speak loud, and try and follow the pronunciation as much as you can. So, Once again. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Varaprasad. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Nitin. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Tamil Chodaravan. Wie ist dein Name?
Wie.
Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Vinny. Wie ist dein Name?
Wie.
Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Shivam Mittal. Wie ist dein Name?
Okay. Ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Sarvani. Wie ist dein Name? Mein Name ist Swati. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Namrita. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Shashank. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Pranav. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Praveen. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Sunil Kumar. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Navin. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Jayant. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Neeraj.
Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Aaron. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Ricky. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Milind. Okay. Danke. Ja, so, guten Tag, guten Morgen. Mein Name ist Milind. Wie ist dein Name? Ich komme aus Pune. Ich komme aus Pune. Woher kommst du? Ich komme aus Pune. Woher kommst du? Woher kommst du? Ich komme aus Pune. I said yesterday not to write notes. Didn't I say yesterday not to write notes? I will give you time separately for writing. Right now, when something is being introduced, please put your pens down, close your notebooks, and listen. Okay. Then we can have time to, if you want to take this down, you can take it down. It will take you 2 minutes to do it later on. Okay. Guten Tag, mein Name ist Milind. Ich komme aus Pune. Ich komme aus Pune. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Pune. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Vizag. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Uttar Pradesh. Woher kommst du?
Ja, Shashi.
Ich komme aus Hyderabad. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Mumbai. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Maharashtra. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme
Aus.
Ich komme aus Assam. Woher kommst du?
Who are you asking? Yeah, so look at him once again.
Woher kommst du? Ich komme aus Delhi. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Chennai. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Chennai. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Chennai. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Hyderabad. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Bihar. Woher kommst du? Ich komme aus Hyderabad. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Jaipur. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Neyveli. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Andhra Pradesh. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Eluru. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Toronto. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Chennai. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Bangalore. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Kerala. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Pune. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Pune.
Aus,
Woher kommst du?
aus Pune.
Aus Pune.
Ich komme auch aus Pune. Auch aus Pune.
Ich komme auch aus Pune.
You understand what it is?
Ja. Auch.
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 Yeah. So, woher kommst du?
Ich komme auch aus Pune.
Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Pune.
Ich komme auch aus Pune. Ja? Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Pune.
Ich komme auch aus Pune. Ja. Shashank,
Ja.
woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Chennai.
Ich komme auch aus Pune, aus Chennai.
While learning German, everybody will become native of Pune, I think. By the way, that is where the study of German language in India began. Pune is the home of German studies in India, and it is more than 100 years ago that the Pune University actually began offering courses in German. I think the German language and literature BA and MA programs in Pune University are among the oldest or the oldest in India, and yeah, it has been a major center of German learning always for, as I said, more than 100 years. I think 2013-14 was when we celebrated the centenary of German language teaching in Pune or in India as such. Okay, and yeah, I also went to a school where German is being taught since, I don't know, 1886 or something like that. Okay, so there's always been a tradition in Pune, so it's not that much of a problem if everybody starts saying Ich komme auch aus Pune while learning German. That's fine. So basically, if you want to use the word oh also, I also come from Pune. Ich komme auch aus Pune. Okay. Guten Tag. Mein Name ist Milan. Wie ist dein Name? Ich komme aus Pune. Woher kommst du? Woher kommst du? Ich wohne in Chennai. Ich wohne. Ich wohne in Chennai. Wo wohnst du? Wo wohnst du? Ich wohne in Chennai. Wo wohnst du? Wo wohnst du, Shashireka?
Ich wohne auch in Chennai.
Ich wohne auch in Chennai. Wo wohnst du?
Ich
Wohne
wohne in Chennai.
auch in Chennai.
Auch in Chennai.
Ja.
Wo
Wohnst du?
Ich wohne auf Chennai.
Auch in Chennai.
Auch in Chennai.
Yeah, that's okay. No, that's okay. We will come to that later. So, wo wohnst du? Ich wohne in Chennai. Wo studierst du? Wo studierst du? Ich studiere in Chennai. Wo wohnst du? Wo studierst du? Studieren. Wo studierst du? Wo arbeitest du? Arbeitest. Okay. Studieren ist klar. Studieren. Wo studierst du? Ich studiere in Chennai. Ich studiere in Chennai. Ich studiere am IIT. Ich wohne in Chennai. Ich studiere in Chennai. Ich arbeite in Chennai. Ich arbeiten. Wohnen, what do you think wohnen is? To live, to stay, to live. Studieren,
Study.
arbeiten. Work. Yeah. Arbeiten. So, ich wohne in Chennai. Ich studiere in Chennai. Ich arbeite in Chennai. Wo wohnst du? Wo studierst du? Wo arbeitest du? Wo wohnst du? Wo studierst du? Wo arbeitest du? Yeah. So now you can go ahead and make notes of this dialogue if you want. Make note of it, and after that we are going to go through have a quick run through of the entire dialogue. Okay, so we go through, that is a basic introduction of oneself. What is your name? My name is so and so. What is your name? I come from so and so. Where are you? Where do you come from? And I stay, I live, I study, I work in this place. Where do you study or work? Okay, so that's the basic introduction. And after you write down these points, so for Studierin, you could say I study in Chennai. You could say I study at IIT Madras. Okay. So depending on that, ich studiere in Chennai or ich studiere am IIT Madras. Okay. Similarly, for arbeiten, which is to work, ich arbeite in Chennai or ich arbeite am IIT Madras. Ich arbeite am IIT Madras. Du studierst am IIT Madras. Is clear? So we can have the reply at IIT Madras or we can have in Chennai. Depending on that, you can use whichever phrase. So it's clear? Have you written down? Do you need any more time for that? You can go through it once. What we are going to do now is that we will, Shashirekha, we will, and I will play out the dialogue once. And after that, each one of you can, at random, choose any partner you want in the class and just play out the dialogue. Okay. So whoever starts first can choose who they want to talk to, and accordingly you can. And it's nice if you select somebody who's far away so that it is loud and clear and everybody gets to hear what is happening. Okay. Yeah. So shall we introduce yourself? Basic introduction. What is your name? Where are you from? And where do you live? And you can ask the same of the other person as well. Okay. So whenever you're ready, who would like to start? Okay, and who would like to talk to?
Guten Tag. Mein Name ist Ricky.
When you say Guten Tag, of course you can also have hi, hello, etc. All these greetings are possible. And Guten Tag, you can also wait for the other person also to say Guten Tag. Okay. Yeah.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Mein Name ist Ricky. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Ashwin. Ich komme aus Pune. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Delhi.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Mein Name ist Ashwin. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Ricky. Ich komme aus Delhi. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Pune. Ich studiere in Chennai. Woher studierst du?
Ich studiere auch in Chennai.
Yeah. One small point to note is du studierst. Ich studiere. Please note the differences in ending. Okay. Ich, komme, du kommst.
Why is it woher
Ich
komme but
wohne. Du wohnst. Ich studiere. Du studierst. Ich komme. Du kommst. Ich wohne. Du wohnst. Okay? Have you note the difference? That's all. Need not. You can underline that. Yeah, but one second. Let me finish this and then I'll come. I've heard your question. We'll come back to that. So, if you can tell me what is happening here. I pointed out that when we are using ish, the verb is ending with an t. When we are using do, the verb is ending with an st. What is happening here?
E, comma is first person, comma is second person.
Yeah, but so what is common? What kind of a word is common? To come, to work, to live. What are these words? Verbs. Okay. So verbs. What we are doing is, see, verbs get conjugated. Verbs get conjugated. When verbs are used for different persons, verbs can have different forms. Okay. So typically in English, verbs have only two forms. There is one form for first and second person, and one form for third person. So I say, I live in Chennai, and you live in Chennai. My friend lives in Chennai. That's the only one that strays from to live, lives. Third person becomes lives. But German verbs have more forms, quite like several Indian languages. I mean, for example, the same thing. If everybody follows basic Hindi. Basic Hindi is okay. Okay. So, मैं चेन्नई में रहता हूँ, तुम रहते हो, मेरा दोस्त रहता है, हम रहते हैं, with an anuswar on है, हम रहते हैं, आप रहते हो, मेरे सारे दोस्त रहते हैं. So you see, for each person, रहना is being conjugated differently. So, and this is something similar that happens in German, and we have to. There are very basic patterns of conjugation which we have to learn, and I'm just pointing it out here because you can make a note of it. That when we use verbs, then verbs have to be conjugated, and one of the first topics in grammar that we will do is also verb conjugation, because we need to know how to use a verb, because the verb is the heart of the sentence, and the verb describes what is happening. Okay, without the verb, you can have, but rarely have, a full sentence. Okay. So, ich komme, but du kommst. Okay. Yeah, your question?
Why do you use woher for kommst and wo for studierst?
So, what are we asking in the two questions? Wo wohnst du or wo studierst du, and woher kommst du? What is the question that we are asking?
Where do you
Where are you
come
from?
from and where do you stay?
Yeah.
Like, where is where from where?
Ah,
And who is where?
just where. That's exactly it. So, when I ask you the question, where do you come from? Actually, I'm asking where from are you? Okay, I need the from to ask that question. Where are you, and where are you from? There's a difference, no? Okay, so that is the difference between wo and woher. Wo is simply where, and woher is you can combine where from in German into woher. Okay, Understood. So, but I'm trying to say that basically you go to the meaning of the question. Wo, what is it asking for? It's asking for a particular location, position, and woher is asking for a particular direction from which you're coming, or particular side from which you're coming. Okay, so there is a sense of movement involved in woher, whereas there is no sense of movement involved in wo. It is a stationary position. Okay, so any other doubts about whatever we have done till now? Can we have one more dialogue between people from this end and people from that end, or from there and from here?
How do you say where are you? How do you say where are you?
How do you say where are you? No, we haven't yet done the word for are, so I'm just holding back. Okay. But the word for where is wo. Wo is the word for where. Yeah, can we have one more pair, play out dialogue? Loud and clear. Yes? Okay. With you have the power to nominate. They have to agree. Since you volunteered, now they have to agree. Yes.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Mein
Mein-
Name ist Lalita. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Winnie. Ich komme aus Mumbai. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme Vizag. Ich komme aus Vizag. Ich studiere in Chennai. Wo studierst du?
Ich studiest in Chennai. Ich studiere in Chennai.
Auch in Chennai.
Auch in Chennai.
Ja, ich studiere auch in Chennai. Little bit, we'll do the dialogue again. Yeah. Guten Tag. Ja.
Guten Tag.
Mein Name ist Milind. Wie ist dein Name?
Mein Name ist Winnie.
Mein?
Name. Name.
That has to come at the end. Okay. So, for example, if you notice, Guten Tag, mein Tag, Guten Tag, mein. Here, all these three words, the last sound is not being extended.
No.
It is cut. Guten Tag, mein Name, but Name, the ma is being extended into mein Name. That is the function of the e at the end. And it's very important to pronounce that e at the end. Okay, so Guten Tag, that you can see Guten Tag, both the words are cut short. Guten Tag, mein, again cut short. Mein Name, but Name is little prolonged. Mein Name ist. So, shall we do it once again? Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Mein Name ist Milind.
Mein Name ist Winnie.
Ich komme, again komme, that's the e at the end. So the m sound has to be extended into an a sound. Ich komme aus Pune. Woher kommst du?
Ich komme aus Mumbai. Ich studiere
Studiere
in Chennai. Wo wohnst du?
Ich wohne in Chennai und ich arbeite in Chennai. Okay. So I noticed that there's a tendency to not pronounce the e at the end. It's a very important marker in German, that e at the end, and the sound needs to be prolonged a little. It also sometimes tells you a difference between different forms, singular, plural, all these things. So it is important that e at the end is very important. Okay. So yesterday we had a very brief discussion on generally what is the location of Germany, what are the neighboring countries, and how many people speak German, where is German spoken. So I think Shashireka has found out that German is the official language in
6 countries.
in 6. Can you just give that information probably?
So Germany is official language in 6 countries, and around 9 to 12 million people in the world they speak German. And as we said yesterday, in 3 countries, that is Germany, Switzerland, and Austria, it's like mother tongue for most of the people. And 1/10 of the books published in the entire world are published in German language. And as some of the students said yesterday, research work, research books, and literature, and also philosophy, philosophical books are published mostly in German. That is 1/10 is a big number in the entire world. So that is one of the reasons why people learn and value German language. And also many of the companies, the multinational companies, have their origins in Germany, as we discussed yesterday, the cars or pharmaceuticals and electronics. So that is one of the reasons why professionals prefer to learn this language. And the most world famous research institutes like Max Planck and Fraunhofer, which have invented many modern gadgets, are in Germany. So many people interested in research are also learning German because of that reason. So globalization, of course, and increased business ties between India and Germany. And now Germany is inviting more students to Germany for higher studies. And Germany has oldest universities and very well equipped universities in Europe and also in the world. There are 500-year-old and 400-year-old universities which are functioning fully with lots of study opportunities. So now there are many students who are moving to Germany for higher studies. Before it was only America, but now since last 10 years the trend has changed. So
You know, one of the most important aspects also is higher education in Germany is free of cost. If you get admission to a German university, to a German university program, you do not have to pay fees, no tuition fees. There are some exceptions now. There are certain programs which have been basically designed to attract foreign students. You know, they are offered in English or something like that, or the special programs. They do charge tuition fee. It is nowhere compared to what you pay in UK and the US. It is still very, very, very much less. But as a principle, higher education at the public universities in Germany, public university meaning something like IIT Madras or something like our universities, which are basically government institutions, at any public university, in principle, you do not pay tuition fee. Okay, so none of the Germans themselves pay tuition fee ever when they study. So all you have to pay is, of course, you have to take care of your hostel, to take care of like your food and all that, your mess bills, those you pay, but you do not pay tuition fee. Tuition is entirely taken care of by the state. Okay, and yes, I hope one day we wake up to that. Yeah. So, of course, you have the map of Europe here. Can you see from the back there? Is it? Can we enlarge this frame? Okay. There is small text alongside the map. I'm going to read the text aloud, and you can listen, make a note of it, and then finish. Okay. Was ist das? Was ist das? Das ist eine Karte. Das ist eine Karte. Das ist eine Karte. Das ist eine Landkarte von Europa. Das ist eine Landkarte von Europa. Was ist das? Das ist eine Karte. Das ist eine Landkarte von Europa. Hier. Hier liegt Deutschland. Hier liegt Deutschland. Hier liegt Deutschland. Und dort liegt Frankreich. Und dort liegt Frankreich. Hier liegt Deutschland und dort liegt Frankreich. Hier ist Berlin. Hier ist Berlin und dort ist Paris. Und dort ist Paris. Deutschland liegt nicht in Südeuropa. Deutschland liegt in Mitteleuropa. Deutschland liegt in Mitteleuropa. Wo liegt Indien? Indien liegt in Südasien. Indien liegt in Südasien. Europa, Asien, Amerika, Australien, Afrika, Antarktis. Berlin ist die Hauptstadt von Deutschland. Berlin ist die Hauptstadt von Deutschland. Was ist die Hauptstadt von Indien? Neu-Delhi ist die Hauptstadt von Indien. We will come back to this tomorrow and continue with this. There is the Germany is not in South Europe, but Germany is in Central Europe. So we will go back to this text tomorrow and then continue from there. Okay, but you can understand what I am trying to say here in general. Meaning of Karte? Actually, Karte is the same as chart. You know the English word chart, the same as a card, chart, Karte. These are all etymologically connected words. Okay, so their roots are similar or same. And Karte is a chart, Landkarte, a chart which charts the land, which is a map. Okay, so it's a map of Europe. Karte is a chart or a card, and when you say Landkarte, it becomes a map.